Live and direct. Microphone checker. 1, 2 checker. Is anybody out there? Driving in the rain. Ready to talk some metaphysics. Glad that I ain't got to go to work in the morning. Man, oh man. What's happening out there in YouTube world? What y'all want to chat about today? Really got to get one of those them things I can put up on the dashboard to hold this phone. So I have a spasm in my bicep. Peace. Peace, Sister Kai. I'm out here driving in this rain. Oh shit, the temperature's dropping. I'm trying to get back on the other side before this shit start freezing. Hopefully it won't. So, what's on y'all's mind today? Before I start bumping my gums. Peace, peace. Peace to everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in to Ghetto TV, where the cameraman holds the camera with one hand while he's talking to it. Approaching 6:35. Okay, if y'all can get to something where you can Google this, type in, I wonder, should I go down? Yeah. I'm gonna turn down alpha because I just like the name alpha. Number one. Aleph, number one. I'm gonna turn down alpha. Try to maybe get on the tollway. Write this down. It's a Latin term. And I'm still really looking at this. Well, I want to talk about it. Puer Oh, you on alpha? Puer. That's the first word. Second word is Aether. Wait a second. Shit. It's Auternus. Aeternus. Aeternus. So the term is Puer Aeternus. It means eternal youth. So Latin terminology. It means eternal youth. Now, this is something that one of Carl Jung's, I don't know if you call her a protege, or one of his students. Yeah, Puer Aeternus. That's it. Did I say A-E? Is it A-U? I think it's A-E. Aeternus. But one of his disciples was named Louis von Franz, I think. Louis von Franz. Peace Almighty. And she talks about this. She's got a book called Puer Aeternus. And she opens up talking about this concept of the eternal youth. And I think it's a fitting time to talk about this because this time of the year, Christmas, we're still dealing with the concept of the eternal youth because the birth story ritual is part of it is dealing with the son of the mother who is mourned. Oh shit! Why the fuck did I come by the Galleria Mall? I'm not even thinking. Shit. Oh well. I guess it's a good way to. So I'm be sitting here looking like I'm damn crazy. People sitting here looking at me talking to myself. Fuck it. So Christ is based on the eternal youth or the eternal son of the mother who dies, and she mourns his death. You got several versions of this. You got Tammuz, which is why you got the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem. That's the wall of Tammuz. You got the story of Dionysus. I mean, Horus, Jesus, shit. I mean, it's endless. There's these stories of, and it's not just the male, it's stories of where the goddess dies. Well, either way, let's look at it from the perspective of, just the concept, overall concept, the eternal youth. He dies, but then he's resurrected, okay? He comes back. That's why he's represented as a corn stalk, as grain, wheat, barley. All of these represent the Puer Aeternus, the eternal youth. Well, another loud ass windshield wipers. Another aspect of this that she talks about in the book is something that Frances Cress Welsing kind of touches on in her book, The Isis Papers. Now, it doesn't seem like they're related, but they kind of are. She talked about the concept of the black man using terms like the crib and, calling his wife mama. Now, I don't completely agree with her stance on this because she's making it out like, kind of like it was something negative because it's the effect of black men being relegated to a role of a child, a juvenile. She's got a point, but here's the thing: nothing is ever just one way. So I'm not gonna say I disagree with her. I agree in the sense that she was speaking of, but there's another side to it. So I'm just gonna try to show you these two sides of this Puer Aeternus, because it's kind of complicated, which is part of the reality of metaphysics. Is full of paradoxes. So she argues about these motherfuckers. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. I'll run your ass over and say I'm sorry. About to kill each other to get to the damn mall. Okay. So in Louise von Frahn's book, she talks about the Puer Aeternus, and this is the eternal son who never wants to grow up. Now check out this shit. And this is how she kind of ties in with what Frances Cress Welsing is saying. It's that concept of like the serial womanizer, which I have been at a point in my life where, and I think most men, if they got the opportunity, most motherfuckers who ain't done that because they weren't able. But most men, if he's given the opportunity, he gonna be a womanizer. Let's just keep it real. So some people, it's a phase they go through until they meet a certain person, and some, they never come out of it. Well, what she's explaining is that's an aspect of Puer Aeternus. And it is, you're always looking for the next high, almost like smoking crack. You're constantly chasing the next high. And what happens is, all right, hold on now. What happens is the son is always looking for something to compared to the mother. So it's like for the man who's the womanizer, he gets with a woman and then he gets bored with her, tosses her to the side and goes to the next one. And it's the thrill of the hunt. It's not so much the the union or the ability that or what can be produced out of the union. It is just the thrill of the hunt. That's also dealing with the mythology of the god Hearn, who becomes Cernius, which is where they get the term CERN, the Hadron Collider. All that is dealing with the eternal youth. So what she's saying is this is an aspect of an inability to fully develop psychologically, where this person stays in this stage of constantly needing or searching for this replacement of the mother in a somewhat unhealthy manner. Now that's the kind of negative side of it. Now the positive side of the Puer Aeternus is that it represents the constant regeneration of life, because something dies, but something then it regenerates. Now I'm gonna throw another monkey wrench in here. Everybody's been talking about Saturn, and I'm not no astrologist. That's not this. I just dabble. You know, but I deal with the concepts. So the concept of Saturn returning to Capricorn, which is the sign. It is its ruling sign, or it's the ruling planet of the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn. Now, Chronos is time. Now, Chronos is represented as an old man. He's all the time. Now, how do we take that and then apply it to the concept of the Puer Aeternus? Because they all correlate, but how do they match up with each other? See, Capricorn is the season that we're in now, or the house, or the astrological sign that we are. The Christ ritual is based on something dealing with an energy dying or seeming to die, but being transformed alchemically, and then oh shit. Can y'all hear me? This bitch.